Hey space enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest and most exciting news from the final frontier. Today, we have a thrilling update straight from the Pentagon. The U.S. Space Force has just announced that Blue Origin, SpaceX, and United Launch Alliance, ULA, will be competing for a massive $5.6 billion in launch contracts over the next 5 years. This is part of the National Security Space Launch NSSL Phase 3 program. Let's dive into the details and see what this means for the future of space exploration and national security. Starting in fiscal year 2025 and running through 2029, these three space giants will compete for individual launch missions ordered up to 2 years in advance. The Space Force expects at least 30 NSSL Lane 1 missions during this period. This phase is a significant milestone, especially for Blue Origin, marking their first major win in the national security sector. Founded by billionaire Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin has been developing its New Glenn heavy-lift rocket for nearly a decade and is now set to attempt its first orbital flight later this year. The NSSL Phase 3 program is divided into 2 lanes. Lane 1 covers less demanding launches to low Earth orbit, while Lane 2 is reserved for heavy-lift rockets that can deliver payloads to some of the most challenging orbits. The selection of Blue Origin, SpaceX, and ULA for Lane 1 contracts indicates that no other launch providers met the criteria. However, this is expected to change as companies like Rocket Lab, Relativity Space, and Firefly Aerospace complete their development of medium-lift rockets. Brig. General Kristen Panzenhagen, the Program Executive Officer for Assured Access to Space, highlighted the importance of flexibility and competition in this program. The Space Force is allowing new providers to join the competition every year, anticipating increased diversity and competition as new systems come online. Under this contract, Blue Origin will receive $5 million for an initial capabilities assessment of its mission assurance. Meanwhile, SpaceX and ULA, being incumbent providers, will each receive $1.5 million. Earlier this year, Blue Origin was awarded nearly $18 million for early integration studies to evaluate the New Glenn rocket's capabilities. The first task order opportunity in Phase 3 Lane 1 includes 7 launches for the U.S. Space Force's Space Development Agency and 1 for the National Reconnaissance Office. Any launch provider on the base contract can bid for these task orders, provided they have completed a successful orbital launch before the proposal due date. The overarching goal of NSSL Phase 3 is to increase competition, reduce launch costs for national security payloads, and ensure reliable access to space through redundant capabilities. Frank Calvelli, Assistant Secretary of the Air Force for Space Acquisition and Integration, emphasized that these contracts will allow the Space Force to integrate the latest domestic commercial innovations into their launch program as soon as they become available. This fall, the Space Force plans to select providers for Lane 2, with up to 3 contracts for launches requiring full mission assurance with NSSL-certified vehicles. These missions will involve more demanding orbits, necessitating higher performance launch systems. So, what do you think about this exciting development? Are you rooting for Blue Origin, SpaceX, or ULA? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting updates on the world of space exploration. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep reaching for the stars.